Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second while we fire out a link on Discord and Twitter. And then we'll have a little bit of hello people, shall we? Okay, with 63 of you here already. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Who do we have? Jennifer, Eggsy, Michael, Daphne, Hon, Interrobang, Mehmet, Rising, Justin, Thick Phoenix, Sugar Boa, Alan, Henry, Few Candy, Mighty Win. Hey Win, not seen you around for a while. How are you, dude? Not spoke to Win for a long time. How you doing, mate? Nicola, Jody, hey Casino, and Rune, welcoming everyone. Yes, so welcome to a Prussian Peaks live stream. This map took my fancy during the tier list, and I thought we could just hang out on a stream and see what we think of what is possibly one of the most awkward maps in the game. It's just Relentless Mountain, isn't it? Relentless Mountains. So yeah, oh wow, 102 already. Welcome in everyone. Welcome to the Friday night stream. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start building a city. For some reason all my assets are unlocked. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that, but we'll stick with the vanilla stuff. So in terms of mods, we are running a quality of life setup. These are all the ones that we have. We do have 81 tiles, but I'm just gonna keep it within the first vanilla tile while we start out. And we'll just see what happens, okay? So we have two one-lane roads. Let's bring these out, shall we? Just my volume ever so slightly here as well. Just finished watching I Lost. Did you enjoy it? I hope so. You got yourself a girlfriend, Win. Nice, mate. Yeah. That's fair enough, then, mate. I guess you've been busy then, right? Nice, mate. Congratulations. Congratulations on the girlfriend. It's always a good sign, right? Okay, so let's knock this one over here. So I think I'm going to start developing the first little suburb out this side. We definitely want to start drawing roads in first as almost like holding frames. Come off all the guidelines here as well. So I'm envisioning some houses sat here. This is going to be like the ultimate lesson in respecting the topography, isn't it? If City Planner isn't happy after this one, then nothing's going to please him. Right. Cool. So yeah, so let's start mapping out some road networks. Let's get in. Oh, Maniac Mania with a $20 super chat. Show us what you got. Is that a Rick and Morty reference? Thank you so much, Maniac. Really appreciate that, buddy. Welcome to the stream. And then Mehmet Ali Bariskin with a 200 Turkish Lira super chat. We please make this a series. Yes, it will continue as a series in a live stream, Mehmet. And I think the way I'm going to work it is as long as you guys are enjoying it and there's people turning up for the streams, then we'll carry on playing. If it goes the other way and sort of people lose interest, then we'll probably just start like a new vanilla stream. Something like that. As long as that sounds okay with you guys, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I want to be aligning these tiles here because we really want to start maximising the zonable space. This map is dire. It's not great, is it, Exit? It's not great, mate. It's a challenging one for sure. Okay, 179 people already. That is insane. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for turning up. I'm not sure. I didn't think this would be really popular, but welcome in. And for those that turned up for the ILOS premiere this morning as well. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. Hey Magsy, welcome to the stream, mate. Okay, so this should give us at least enough residential to start with. Let's map out some horrific industry, which I think we're going to put on this side. But it will almost certainly be relocated at some point because it's a little bit too close to the residentials here. So let's get our stuff sorted. Let's go for a coal power plant and a water tower would be ideal as well. Can we line this up in the middle? Potentially. There is going to be industry there though, so let's not try and pollute the water straight away. And are we going to do pipes under the roads? I don't think we are. Let's get the water treatment plant as well before we forget that, because I always forget water treatment. Okay, let's go for angle and road length as well then. We will sort of do pipes under the roads for the most part anyway. least get a decent coverage in. Okay, don't forget to put that in too. And then let's throw in some power lines, just temporarily. Good if we could line these up in the middle of the highway, actually. That would please me. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Let's come here. Is that everything we need? We've got water treatment, we've got power, we've got water. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll probably just adjust our budget so ever so slightly because we're going to be way overproducing. You run down a bit. Hey Captain Abius, welcome into the stream, mate. What is this map? Yes. Exactly. Basically just mountains, it is, isn't it, if you say? It is just basically just mountains. Okay, start zoning. So we'll have residences here, of course. And hopefully we can get to the detailing milestone today as well. It's only 1,000 population on this map too. I thought it was usually 1,400, but it's clearly different for each of the maps. Yeah, this is all good. Let's try and keep these main roads here free so people can just pass straight through if they want. Zoning is already irritating. It's already irritating me. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it, everyone. 219 people. Oh my word, everyone. Thank you so much for turning up. It's insane to pull 200 people in the first 7 minutes. Okay, and let's play. Let's see what happens. A one-way road to definitely start, right? Yeah, we're good. Pop it on 3-speed. See what happens now. I definitely had a Red Bull before this stream. This is speed building. Hey TV, welcome to the stream. And lands as well. Speedrun must be the Elden Ring influence. It is. It is the Elden Ring influence. Okay. So I'm very keen to have some houses facing out over the water if possible. Let's try this. Let's get everyone in. If you need inspiration, then I suggest Bergen, since it's so hilly. I'm not sure we'll be going for any sort of inspiration for this, but we might jump into Google Earth at some point, but not yet. Okay, everything seems to be fine right now. City milestone, change of the buildable area of the map. That would make sense, wouldn't it, Mehmet? Yeah, that would make sense. Get some commercial in now as well, and start to bring in some smaller commercial zonings along the main street. Saving those spaces for the road network to expand as well. We will just remind ourselves of that. Let's just draw through. Holding frames. There we go. And then in here as well. Okay. Too bad is it? The game is. Let me just adjust it a lot ever so slightly. Let's boost the ambient light. We're a little bit dark, aren't we? Try that. A bit of smooth FM on in the background to relax this stream. Happy days, simulations. Happy days. First time catching you live. Welcome in, Hotshot. Thank you for turning up, buddy. I have to say, I was hoping for Prussian Peaks when you reviewed the map. I'm so happy. I'm glad to hear Knight Rider. Isn't it weird that you hoped for one of the crap maps, not one of the must plays? I'm very keen to. Oh, I've got the forest brush, haven't I? Yeah, let's just use this. Remove these trees. So we don't have trees yet, but we will eventually. There's opportunities for some quite nice repeated tree patterns through here as well. Here come the first Sims. Okay, there's that industrial demand spike. Start zoning that up as well. A big batch of it through here. Definitely will end up relocating this once we unlock another tile. We'll probably do some sort of industrial mountain, I imagine. Imagine playing with the industries on this map. Oh my god, and a campus? Where the hell are we going to build a campus here? Oh, that's not going to be a fun build, is it? Is it going to be a fun build? Not looking forward to doing a Prussian Peaks campus, everyone. We'll get there eventually, of course. Take me. Let's make sure that we align this road here onto a road guideline too. There we go. Okay, nice seeing you build a new city. What's this map, by the way? It's Prussian Peaks, Skull Pancake, and Astro Scale, for those that are asking. It is in the title, I think, guys. Yeah, Prussian Peaks live stream. This map is triggering me. I don't think you're going to be the only one tonight, Eggsy. I think everyone's going to be triggered by the terrain here. But it should be fun. Okay, things are growing up. What's our first milestone? 320. Okay. Yeah, we're there. Sleep our game. It's actually boost the game speed a little bit as well because I'm only playing on 65%. It's a big change coming from ILO straight to this. It's total opposite end of the spectrum, isn't it? From flat and sand to the mountainous thing and boreal. Okay, there we go. That's going to give us a little hamlet. So let's go ahead and get garbage processing down first. Let's go ahead and throw you. Oh, this isn't going to be fun, is it? Where are we going to put this? Oh, there we go. That's going to be fine. There we go. Yeah, just sit there for the time being. And we might as well just take the loan, hadn't we? I always do. It's free real estate at the end of the day. And then we'll pick up a school as well. How much more expensive is the Green Cities one? 240 compared to 160. Both these 160. Yeah, we can afford the extra bit. That's fine. Green City School. Let's maybe save this little patch here for some sort of school park once we hit the landscaping milestone. So yeah. Bring this in. And chuck down Green Cities Elementary. See how we're doing. I often fire this one up thinking challenge, then have to be refrained from spooning my eyes out 5 minutes later. Yeah, I bet. Are we short on water already? No, we just don't have pipes. Bring those through again. I will try to keep them under the road. But no promises. What name will you give the city? It's already got a name. Basically just mountains. That's what it is. And default European theme, so your buildings conform better to the terrain. Do we have the European theme on? Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we can do that. At least you have no game error every other minute. That's true, Eggsy. I forgot about that, so it's quite nice not to have that. I'm going to try to fix that tonight. I'm going to move through ILOS's mod list and turn them all off one by one. Nightmare. Nightmare. Oh, DJ with the $10 US super chat. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps OVE's channel. Thank you so much, DJ. That's really generous of you to do that. Thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we got some Green Cities gear next time. This is what we want. We want park areas, don't we? I think I'm going to maybe turn this into like a little park, this little peak here. Maybe a tiny little mini nature reserve, or like an actual city park. Probably a nature reserve would be best, wouldn't it? Okay. So, let's come in with this one-way system again. We'll let it carry on. Do I have the terrain tool yet? No, I think that unlocks with the landscaping milestone, doesn't it? So rather than just coming straight down here, why don't we start maybe working with some curves? There's the next tile, fantastic. Yeah, let's actually get the services placed first, otherwise the city will start to collapse around us, won't it? Let's go ahead and get in the European firehouse. Let's place this in and around the industrial area. And of course, a police station is always welcome as well. Why not on the main road into town? Right there. Okay. keep everyone happy, isn't it? Is there anything else I need to place on that milestone? I think that's it, isn't it? Yes, services, green city stuff. Got a new tile, but we'll save it for a little bit, yeah. Another loan, yeah, we're good. Oh, Ivan. I can't pronounce your last name, dude. Is it Vujinovic? It's way out of my league, dude. Became a YouTube egg. Thank you so much, Ivan. I really appreciate it, mate. You should have access to some cute little emojis now, which some of our current members might be able to display for you. Why don't we do like a little curvy one-way loop as we start heading down towards the water, which is massively uneven. I'm going to terraform that away so we can make a waterfront, of course. So does that bring you straight back in line with that one? It should do, right? We've stayed in measurements of 10. Yes, it does. That's fantastic. Okay. So let's do it again. No air connections on this map, I don't think. It's missing one of its connections. I can't remember which one, though. Is it air or sea? It's probably air, isn't it, knowing this map? Okay. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Did you change tax already? No, that's a good shout, Ben, actually, yeah. Let's raise the taxes up. Let's go for 11% for right now. I don't want to totally nerf the demand. There we go. 296 people, everyone. Thank you so much for turning up. It's one of the busiest streams for a while. Vanilla City Skylines never dies, right? The vanilla people are always here. Yes, so you want to change your direction. Make sure that we do have enough power, which we don't. That'll be a funding issue. Let's increase the budget a little bit. And a bit more. Ah, fantastic. And water. Yeah, might as well do that while we're here too. Ah, wonderful. Sarah Ducky with a 10 Australian dollar super chat. Morning all. Can't wait to see what you're up to when I get home from work. Thank you so much, Sarah. I hope work is going well. You were at work during the premiere this morning, right? Or at least heading there. Thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a nice day. Okay. You have plenty of mods here for once too. I know it looks like the vanilla has brought the mods back out, hasn't it? It really has. Let's keep these structures coming down as well and constantly just cut back into this little one-way loop that's coming down. There we go. Let's respect the topography here if we can. Let's start meandering around this little layer here. Something like that. To be fair, it could just be because it's a Friday night. Maybe everyone's free. Maybe that's why everyone's here. 313 Jinkies. Insane, everyone. Thank you so much for turning up. Good evening, Jason. Nice seeing your videos on a Friday night. It's nice seeing you here on a Friday night, Jason. Welcome into the stream, buddy. How are you? Okay. So that's satisfying a little bit more. There's commercial demand as well. Let's actually make these like a little frontage network, shall we? And then we can make some sort of commercial park here once we get some detailing unlocked. Into the road guideline snap as well. There we go. As we can, and then we'll just bring that connection. And this should be quite nice. I think the key to making this city look good is going to be sort of keeping this little one-way system into the city decorated. We are going to see. This map should have been a scenario. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, it should have been. Yeah. Is this a one-time only map, or is it going to be a series? I'm going to keep streaming it, and as long as you guys are enjoying it and support the streams by watching them, then yeah. And if it gets to the point where it's too dead, then we'll start another vanilla map. Because there's plenty of them that I want to play after doing all the tier lists. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying Prussian Peaks and want to continue it being streamed, then let me know in comments afterwards on the Discord, etc. Okay. Very nearly at that 1,000 population now. This is where things get good. So excited for Season 3 of 5B? Yes, so am I. Very much excited for Season 3. Hopefully you guys saw all the guest builders announced today. one of whom is with us tonight. Few Candy is one of the guest builders. I'll say congratulations to Few Candy on that. That's amazing. It needs Move It. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I was going to put Move It on, but I thought, like, in case there's anyone that's trying to follow along with the VOD afterwards, trying to build on this map in vanilla, it's just going to take it away from them, so I thought I'd leave it out. And it's nice for me to come back to vanilla as well. Like, as much as I love Ilos, I am a vanilla boy at heart. Let's have a little tour around the city. Very overexposed, isn't it? I've still not got my look quite right. Bring it down a touch. There we go. Lots of walking infrastructure back in 2 as well. Yes, sorry, Exit, yes, and the map maker for 5B is in with us as well. Exit has been designated to become the map maker, and is it Pampatar? Am I pronouncing that right, Exit? I think that's right, isn't it? But yeah, Exit's made the map. Exit's basically the best map maker in the community at this point, I think. Just unreal work. When is the next bus to Ilos? I think you need a cable car to get out of this place, mate. When's the next cable car to Ilos? Yes, Tiny Town, the best milestone. Fantastic. Okay, so parks. Yes, please. Let's spend the rest of the stream detailing everyone. More water issues or just no pipes? No pipes. There we go. Let's bring it down as well. I don't hate it, you know. It's alright. I do like the way it's kind of flowing up and down. Let's decorate it anyway. Let's start getting some walking infrastructure back into it across here if we can. Hopefully have we unlocked the earthquake sensor yet from natural disasters? Yes, we have. Let's stick this in the middle then so we can sink the power through and get rid of the power line now. Let's get rid of all these trees as well. So I will refrain from terraforming where possible, but it is me, so no promises. Alright. Okay, let's go on to a low elevation point, and so there's a tremendous little spot here, isn't there? Let's come off the guideline. It's this grid we want to be snapping into. Is it? No, it's the next one over, isn't it? Yeah, that one. Actually shouldn't need to come up that high, right? Can I clear it there? Yes, we can. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, hello, Palavan Pines. Yes, let's bring in the first repeated pattern of Palavan Pines, shall we? Remembering I actually have Cropline 2 installed. 22 meters. No, let's go a bit further than that. 40, let's go for 40, let's round it off, that should be okay. I really want to see you take on Mountain Taper at some point. I'm sure you do wonders with it. Yeah, Aris, I really want to play Mountain Taper. That's probably the next one we'll play in the live stream series once this one ends. But yeah, Mountain Taper's lovely. I do want to play it. Fencing everyone. A little bit of farm is going to be appreciated alongside the Palavan Pines, isn't it? If you want a little bit of a throwback to the old vanilla series. Because we can just make this like a massive fence garden in between the highway. Don't think anyone's going to disagree with that, right? Some smaller bushes in there as well. Okay. Anybody else having lag? Is anyone else getting lag issues? I'm getting no drop frames or drop signals on my end. It should be okay. Path is not connected up a side. Yes, Mehmet. Excellent spot, buddy. Excellent spot. Still not connecting. We're actually down to the ground there. There we go. There's one more elevation step. Palaven Pines will make this map look good. We're relying very heavily on the Palaven Pines to carry us through this map. Genico with a 149 super sticker, and it's the Palaven Pines. We have not seen that one for a long time, have we, G? Thank you so much, G. Appreciate the super sticker. It's been a long time since we've had a Palaven Pine Superchat. Throwback Fridays, everyone. No lag here. Okay, Lime, if you're getting lag, do just give the stream a refresh. It seems to be your connection, that's the issue. See how many people use this. Okay. That is it. Let's keep those fence patterns going too. This is literally the best bit of the game. So, like, if we do carry on playing this map for a good long time, it's essentially just going to be like a massive collection of individual rural towns. I don't think this is really the map where you would build like a typical high density area. I don't think you could, to be fair. Not make it look good anyway. I imagine using like the Japanese skyscrapers and stuff in here from the content creator pack. Let's use some content creator trees as well. The live oaks are quite nice in the middle, actually. Just keep it vanilla while we've already got the Palaven Pines in anyway. Okay. Not too bad, is it? Let's come and make a little sort of rebuilt park in here, shall we? Let's go ahead and throw in... It's a bit of a small area, isn't it? It's fine. We can still deal with it. Like getting some of these houses to level up as well. Can't really come around the back there, can we? That's fine. We'll do some stuff in here. See what we can do with these stretches of nature reserve fence, perhaps. Don't like them straight though. Let's see if we can curve them. Yeah, that's a little bit better, isn't it? I don't like those harsh angles in the fence. Okay. Why is everything so dark? And it's still not LUT, isn't it? It is a little bit dark, isn't it? Hold on, let me just switch the LUT out. Let me go back to... I'm using Vibrant, but I don't really like it. Let me put Soft on. Is that any better? Like a film gradient over it, hasn't it? Not soft either. I think average is a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, let's go for that. Hey Jane, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Actually, are we just in the shadow of the sun? Do we just want to maybe change longitude here? Latitude, right? Yeah, that is longitude, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit brighter, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Background's still a bit loud. You need me to turn the game volume down. Oh my word, guys, sorry, I had the game volume at full. My apologies. Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, cheers, Rudy. Yeah, the game volume shouldn't have been that loud. Sorry, guys. Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, get some of these in as well. Some rocks too. The park assets aren't actually sitting too bad with the terrain, are they? They're alright. Yeah, Jennifer Cox with the $5 super chat. Fence gang rules. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Appreciate the support, lovely. And yes, the fence gang does rule. And then Java Start with a $10 Canadian super chat. I think a forestry build would be a fun one. Would it? You think you're gonna place these down and they're gonna snap into the terrain and make it all wonky, aren't they? Could be. Could be. Deathly silence now. Let me boost it up a little bit more. So yeah, that's someone I was recording Eggsy's podcast the other day. I had the audio boosted all the way. Okay, so while that top bit of town's growing, let's come in and have a little talk about terraforming. So I definitely want a key here, but this landscape is like massively unfriendly towards a key. So I am just going to cut it away. Not lots, just a tiny little bit. How long did that take us to terraform? 30 minutes. That's not too bad, is it? 30 minutes. I think that's alright. Okay. Let's push this out. Of course, let's go for one of our content creator keys, which are not in this menu. There they are. Mainly became a YouTube egg. Thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate that. As you probably heard earlier, you should have access to some fun little emojis now. Thank you so much for the support, mate. Should we go for a different key? I'm always using the simple seawall. What about this one? It is a city key, but... Is that horrendous? No. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go for treed roads, and we'll snap to a road guideline of said key, leaving some space for a pathway to come between though, because we do want some walkability. Actually, do we need 2 tiles in the vanilla game? Can't remember. Yeah. Let's give ourselves 2 tiles. Yeah, up here. Can't stay tonight, I'm afraid. Need to clean before the governor arrives. My brain is fried on this map already. No worries, Eggsy. Have a nice Friday night, mate. We'll speak to you soon. Yeah, I don't like that key. Let's go for the simple seawall. It's too big. Yeah, this one's a little more understated, isn't it? It's the simple seawall. It's the best one. There's no 2 ways about it. Okay, so we're going for an angle and a road length snap again as well. And then this one. Got 367 people here. Thank you so much for turning up, guys. How's that looking coming down the mountain? And I'm not breaking out into song there, by the way. Not singing, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, or whatever it was called. Which, when you read into the lyrics of that song as an adult, is a little bit weird. But you can do with a 4.49 super chat, not subscriber fees, just key just key funds. Thank you so much for your candy. Really appreciate the support, lovely. And yes, key gang rise up, right? Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And if there is any of the 367 of you in here that haven't checked out for you candy, please go and give her a subscribe. Part of one of the best all builds on YouTube today. Really nice one. So 100% few and green cities down here. And we do have find it and plot the globals too, so might refine with some sort of market vibes if we want to. Just give a temporary power connection so they don't whinge. And we're getting more big boy residences demand, so let's start satisfying that as well. Can we come on with the terrain tool now? Yes, we can. Look at the state of that, man. That is horrendous, isn't it? Look at the terrain there. Okay. I'm going to try and stay on this level. Probably no angle snapping though, to be fair. No, turn off. How's that? It's janky, isn't it? It's janky. Let's tidy up some of this too. It's a regular roller coaster. It is a bit, isn't it? I don't think it's too bad. I mean, it's just a little bit dippy there, isn't it? I don't think it's totally out of the realms of possibilities though, right? It's still somewhat realistic. So let's go into an angle snap now then, and a road guideline too, so we can get a marker. Oh, no. Don't tell me the slope is too steep. That is not the news I want to hear. Of course, the power line's temporary. Everything will eventually jump down to the bottom layer. We'll see what we can do here. Let's go on to a road guideline snap as well. Janky's the word of the night. It is, isn't it? It is. Yeah, if anyone's like playing along with this, either live or with the VOD afterwards and you're on the PC, definitely get Move It. It's going to be an enormous time saver on this map, but we'll play without it because we like to torture ourselves, of course. So I want to do a park area in a minute too. Let's just get some residences in. Again, specifically zoned. Because it's going to start getting horrifically ugly if we don't take care with the zoning, as always. Going up and down that road would make you throw up. Yeah, if you've got motion sickness, you wouldn't want to live in basically just mountains, would you? It's probably not the city for you. So I think actually, I'm going to actually keep this terrain layer going. How stupid does it look if we cut away the layer off of this bottom mountain here so we can have like a road going around it? Does that look stupid? We were about to find out. Just started playing cities a couple of weeks ago. Binge watched your Palaven and Navaria builds. First time catching your live stream. Big fan. Thank you so much, Andrew. Glad you're enjoying the videos, mate. Really appreciate it. No. None of that. That looks horrendous. We're not going to do that. I'm actually thinking, you know what we could do? This is actually an idea of our wonderful server mentor in the Discord casino. He said that he came across the river with one of the wooden bridges. Now, is this a vibe that everyone's on board with, I wonder? This is a different colour palette compared to Ilos, isn't it just? Isn't it just? We'll leave it in. See if it grows in us. Bring the water down here as well. I'm already not enjoying doing the water pipes under the roads. Especially on a map like this where the roads are just insane. Okay. Let's take a park asset down here as well. Go for a Japanese garden. And tennis court. Mix and match some park and zoning. And then if we can start bringing this road down now as well, just so we start to introduce some interconnectivity into the map. Let's give ourselves a little curve point here. Onto a road island with a curve tool. And we'll get a nice smooth connection in. And again, keep that. Oh, it's a big drop that, isn't it? You would knacker your bumper driving up that. Okay. I'm feeling the wooden bridge, and to be completely honest, the bridge is a bit ooh. There you go. That's the City Skylines community is in a nutshell, isn't it? One person loves it, the next person's like, nope, not for me. Right, we can delete this one now. That gives us that zoning square back as well. To be fair, my wooden bridge went through the woods to a forestry area, not at the end of the highway with a big commercial area. Yeah, it might not be the best place for it, right? Maybe we can actually bring that terraforming down then and let the wooden bridge cross over there and stick a forestry area at the end. That is going to force quite a lot of industrial traffic down this road though. We can keep it quite small and low key though, maybe we don't have to max level it, I suppose. Yeah, we'll re-explore that idea. I want to do the park. But I need to carry on with this road network as well. So many ideas. So many ideas. We've got 378 people as well. By far the busiest live stream for a long time, everyone. Welcome in. I do appreciate it. I think we've got to go nature reserve here, right? It's the most appropriate. We can get some campsites up. I don't know. Do we want... I'm not sure why everything's unlocked. What mod is causing that? We don't have unlock all milestones on. Yeah, super weird. I don't know what's doing that. But we'll try and stick with the low level stuff anyway. Yeah, what do we think, guys? Nature reserve or city park to sit on this hill? I think I'm leaning nature reserve. That roller coaster reminds me of a train route I made in one of my cities could nearly hear the poor engineers yelling in terror. How difficult is it to play without mods now that you got used to mods? It's not too bad. I'm always a vanilla fan. I'll always be able to play vanilla. It's like how much of it now? 1,200 of my 1,400 hours in the game are vanilla. I think. Yeah, the nature reserve gang is rising up well and truly. There they are. Nature reserve it is. Right, let's get rid of this. Don't like you anymore. And then we're going to upgrade you into dirt and then also remove the zoning. And we'll do some sort of little park entrance here, shall we? So, what was that? 100? That again as well. We will throw in a... We need to make a park area, don't we? Okay, this whole map should be a nature reserve. Yeah, it probably should be, to be fair, shouldn't it? Okay. The small one or the main one? Neither of them centralised with the road, of course. Okay. Just give it a little bit of manscaping as well. Take away some of the props on the rocks. Yeah, I'm sure Unlock All isn't on Casino. Yeah, it's definitely not on, mate. This also happened in Ilos as well. Ilos doesn't have Unlock All, but when I started it in, everything was unlocked. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Because I came in and activated the game state that the noob guide uses, which of course we're moving through the milestones in that series, and then just added in the mods that I wanted, like 81 tiles and prop line 2, etc. But for some reason, everything else is also unlocked. But it's fine, like, again, for anyone that's following along, I'll keep with the sort of base vanilla assets, not jumping straight to a skyscraper or something. But you need like 30,000 people to unlock. Let's bring some content creator trees. Let's do some content creator trees, shall we? Do like these ones. Which ones are these? Horse chestnut. Okay. Fairly random bushes and not that overgrowth though, it's too thick. Let's go for... yeah, that one's a little bit better. Do that one. Make the town centre at the river with the stone bridge. Bit of German mountain vibes. Yeah, we can do that down where we've just deleted the wooden bridge actually. Bring in more of the content creator trees. Not content creator trees, the wooden bridge. No, the content creator bridges is what I meant to say. Okay, it's a pretty cute little entrance. Start winding a pathway through it. We'll of course go with decorations so we can see the lights coming on. Unlock all isn't on, as you still have milestones. There is an option in Find It, I think, to unlock all. That's probably it. Is that it? Do I have that on? Yes, that's ticked in Find It, that's why. Okay, if anyone's wondering, that's why Few Candy has rescued us. Yep, Unlock All is on in Find It. Again, we should probably use the terrain tool here and try and meander a sensible pathway up the hill, so it's not just instantly steep. And what do we want here? Definitely a viewing deck, right? Definitely a viewing deck up here. And then we can start scattering some little tents and stuff in the forest. Why am I burning through so much money? I'm only building a nature reserve. Why is it so expensive? Let's take some free real estate again. And there we go, back to 73 grand. Yes, please. So I wouldn't also mind maybe including some of the city park assets up here. What else do we have? Or maybe one of the little cabins might be more appropriate. Yeah, let's maybe drop in some of these little wooden log benches around the ridge. Not like that though. Let's go a little bit further spaced apart. Perhaps a sign as well to tell you what you're looking out over if you stood on the reserve. And then we'll go for a nature reserve fence, always. Bring in some of the rocks as well on the cliffside, so it's not just that sort of nasty mud slope that comes down. See what we've got to play with. I do miss those Ilos rocks, like the ones that are meant to go in the water, but you can anarchy into wherever you want to. They're amazing. Greetings from Austria. Hey Schmied, welcome in, mate. The amount of times I tried to make a sit in this map just to get frustrated and quit. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's alright. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, it's alright. I can definitely see the hate for it, but it's I'm not hating it. Not yet anyway, give it time. Oh, CP Tech 71 with a $20 super chat. First time on a live chat. I'm originally from Texas, but now live in Colorado and love the small mountain towns. Can't wait to see how this turns out. I think Move It should be allowed for this map. That's a good point, CP Tech, yeah. We have had the Move It people championing their favourite mod. So, but thanks so much for the super chat, buddy. Yeah, and really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I can totally understand the appeal for playing with Move It here. 100%. And then Turtle the Builder with a 500 RSD super chat. Real treat today. Ilos Oridon on our live stream. Time for a good cigar. You enjoy your cigar, Turtle. Thank you for super chat, buddy. Really appreciate it. I hate the small rocks. I think we've just got to use sort of the exposed decals, haven't we? Yeah, relatively sparingly. How are we feeling about... no, not here. Actually, I think we are going to terraform this out a little. Just a tiny bit to make some... essentially cliff faces in this sort of vast expanse of dirt. Into dirt like this. Yeah, that's what it wants, right? Just a little bit of level terrain here and there, just to break up that relentless brown, for lack of a better phrase. I'm currently an Xbox, but Ilos has me in the market for a PC. Yeah, it's a totally different game on the PC, man. It really is. Like it literally might as well just be called another game. It's not really. Cities Skylines on the PC compared to what it is on consoles. Oh, I'm finally able to use my cute little new boreal pines because we can't really use them in Ilos because it's just a massive clash with the cactus and the palms, but we can probably get some in here. Okay. I don't think that's too bad, is it? Oh, and Cordell McClary with a $5 super chat. Finally caught a live stream from Dallas, Texas. Would love a park in my name. You can absolutely have that, Cordell. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Let's do that way over here. Spruce Marsh is a horrific name. We'll go for Cordell Cliffs. I've spotted your name right, haven't I? Yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate that. We've got 2 Texans in tonight. Welcome into the stream, boys. Nice to catch a Friday stream. It's good to see you as well, Cook. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, I've seen some shouts for the cave asset in the rocks as well. I actually wouldn't mind maybe terraforming a layer for that. Let's see what we can do with some terraforming and rock work. Again, this is going to probably look absolutely horrific before it starts to look good. Which I realise I say that on a weekly basis now. Might as well just have it as a subtitle on the stream, right? Like, don't worry. It will look bum cheeks before it gets better, everyone. Okay, and then can we soften this out now? Yeah, and then maybe another one of those little ledges that just sits above the cave. Let's also bring that down as well so we can actually see the entrance to it. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll keep popping in these little sort of boreal pine numbers as well. A bit of live oak spice. That definitely makes a difference to the cliffside, right? Not just having that flat brown edge. Which really is where a lot of the nastiness lies in this map, is its cliffs. It suffers from like severe vanilla cliff syndrome. But that helps out, I think. Okay. Put a water tower at the top. Not in the nature reserve, Harry. Not in the nature reserve. What about a cable car? Yeah, we'll definitely get some cable cars going in this map, 100%. It's probably going to be the most used public transport, to be fair. Yeah, it's in the egg bingo, is it? Yeah, it's your catchphrase now. It is. It is. Okay, so did I finish detailing this? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, let's get one of these little tiles down as well. Let's actually flatten this out where we're going to put the tables, otherwise people's pork pies will just roll into the sea, which is not necessarily a bad thing, to be fair, because pork pies are disgusting. But the Sims might like them, so we will cater for their needs. Dropping some of these tiles. Much better cliff, I thought it was as well. I thought it was. Okay. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Let's redraw the pathway. Cool. And I don't really like the nature reserve props, to be fair. I prefer the city part ones, but we'll go with them. And telescope as well. Yeah, let's put the telescope over here. Next to one of these little tiny baby chairs. And then I think lots of little sort of tufty brown overgrowth now. That's going to almost threaten just to poke through that nature reserve fence as the nature reclaims the reserve, so to speak. Okay. Oh, Asaya Martinez. I think I pronounced that right with a $1.99 US super chat. P in my soup. My pleasure, dude. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Get some rocks as well. Maybe some larger ones. Do we get any lights up here at night? Only with the pathway. Okay. I don't think it's that bad. Let's have a little hydration break and a posture check as well, everyone, while we're 53 minutes into the stream. It's nice at night time. When you can't see the terrain. That's when it looks good. Tim Engo with a $1 US super chat. Thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks very much. Hey, welcome in, Will. Did you manage to get your German build sorted, mate? You were having problems this morning, weren't you? Okay. Let's come back into the nature reserve pathways now. Actually, let's set up our fence perimeter first. Who doesn't love perimeter fence? Probably a prisoner, to be fair. Now you think about it, yeah, prisoners probably aren't too fond of perimeter fences, aren't they? Alright, let's come off all that sapping as well. And should we do another side gate here? Yeah, let's do another side gate into the reserve. There we go. Paste this down. Casino with a $1.49 US super chat. Super sticker on his Betsy. Thank you so much, Casino. Really appreciate it, mate. Nice to have you here. I was a little bit sad when you said you weren't going to be here, Casino, but yeah, I'm glad your friend cancelled on you. Now you can hang out with us. Love your maps, dude. You're a legend. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. It's nice of you to say. Oh, hello, power issues. Is that a funding problem? Yes, it is. Let's bring our budget back to 100% now. I'm actually totally ignoring the rest of the city at this point. Is everyone okay? Let's make sure we're not actually slowly collapsing behind us. Yeah, water. Yeah, let's stick the budgets back to 100% now. We're going to need another power plant in a second anyway. Eggsy's back. Are you sure you don't secretly love this map, Eggsy? I thought you hated it, mate. I thought you hated it. He's back already. Alright, let's start making some cute little campsites now. Let's with an angle, and then a road length and a curve. And then, actually, yeah, let's place the asset first. Let's go for... this one. Let's just draw out the frame. Which one is it that I like? Isn't there a bigger one than this? I thought there was. Yes, these ones. These are the ones I want. Actually, no, they're not. Yeah, I want this one. Used to be indecisive, but now we're not so sure. DJ with the $2 super sticker, and it's the lemon tearing its skin off, is it? Is that what it's doing? Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate the super chat, lovely. I think it's the lemon tearing its skin off anyway. And then Michael with a $10 super chat. Probably too soon for Coven talk. But count me in for mountain trolls. Yes. Oh, by the way, for the Ilos people, I have finally got in. Well, Eggsy's got in touch. Well, someone got in touch with Eggsy, and then they got in touch with me about the alien covens for Ilos. So we will probably for next Saturday's stream have alien covens to start playing with. So that should be quite fun. So let's put tents around the edge of this. Thank you so much for the super chat, Michael. Appreciate that, buddy. Super generous. Okay, thought I'd turn up speed mod for you since it's already gone to bed. Yeah, I said I'd make you mod on the chat, didn't I, Eggsy? Hold on, mate, yeah. Yeah, there you go. You should be mod now, Eggsy. Just keep any tits out of the chat, mate, if you would. Yeah, you guys are gonna love the alien covens as well. So we've got some like different variants of them. So like there's gonna be some aliens wearing like a trench coat. So it looks like they're trying to blend in into the city. It's gonna be really fun once we get them there. So yeah, they're currently being made at the minute. So yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. I think we're going to get one like wearing a dress as well, like a polka dot dress. Like it's trying to blend in. Yeah, we've got some nice ideas for the Ilos covens. Okay, again, some repeated tree patterns are more than welcome here. Alongside some longer grass as well, I think. Oh, not on the terrain jump though. That looks ridiculous. Let's maybe keep them knocking around the edges of the fences and stuff. Hey 2C. Good morning, mate. How are you? Let's bring some larger rocks in too. What am I missing here? Ooh, that's a big boy, isn't it? Do you blend? Yes. Yes, you do. Oh, hello. Yes, education, of course. Oops. Totally forgot about education. Let's do that, shall we, before we carry on building a park. We're alright for elementary, aren't we? Yeah, it's just high school we need. Oh, where are we going to put a high school on this terrain? Maybe over here? It's going to be a tight squeeze, isn't it? Yeah, that stupid highway ramp anyway. No, I'm not putting it there. Let's just stick it down for right now. And then we'll worry about a design for it later. At least just satisfy the demand so people don't whinge that they're all stupid. Okay, cool. Get more little bushes around some of these nature reserve campsites. I just realised I've used the same tent asset all the way around, haven't I? Let me variate that. My apologies, everyone. Variety is the spice of the streams, and I use the same asset everywhere. One more here. Cool, that's a little bit nicer. Can I like knock this back into the middle now? Will you still register as connected? Yes, you will. Okay, we can definitely get involved with some prop detail in here too. Definitely the little log store. Maybe we can give them an outhouse here as well. Maybe it's like down here near the rocks. We'll need to break the fence though. And pretend as if they can walk through. And perhaps a really gentle touch of... not that. Yes. And then another big rock to close the gap. Seems good to me. And definitely some of these cute little pines. Am I missing out on any of the sort of boreal trees? Generic pine tree is quite nice, I guess, isn't it? Go for a few of those. I should have a conifer brush. It should still work here, right? Yes, yes it does. Cool. So we can bring in thicker conifer forest if we need. Very nice. Okay. Did you add a clinic into the city? No, not yet, but is there anyone? There's no one sick. The healthcare is a joke in cities. They're literally just parks. It means nothing. Like, no one ever gets sick. I hope that's something they change for cities too. Yeah, I think that'd be much needed, I think. Probably not. Gonna hate some, maybe a little sort of residential over there. Okay, I think I'm feeling quite a thick conifer forest on this side of the cliff side as we join in from the residentials. And again, I think just some larger rock assets are going to help everyone settle in a little bit more here as well. Always put the poop shack on a slope, away from where you sleep. Speaking from experience there, John. Or do you just agree with the placement? Not entirely sure. Will this map be a regular series, or is this just a one-off? As long as you guys are enjoying it and watching it, then yes, it will continue as a regular series. If it gets to the point where the interest in this map totally dies, then we will start a new one, because there's quite a few of the vanilla maps that I want to play off the back of doing the tier lists. So yes, if you guys enjoy it and you continue to watch it, then yes, it will continue as a series. And you have to let me know what you think of the time slot as well. How is sort of Friday night working out for everyone? And for those watching the VOD back as well. Okay, let's start to break up a little bit of those relentless conifers. Let's drop in the occasional greener palavan pine and perhaps a slightly narrow content creator boreal pine as well. John Robinson with the $2 super chat. This is for some wood for the campfire. Cheers, John. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Can I do like a visitor centre? Using some of the city park assets, maybe. Let's find out. We'll continue to use nature reserve pathway, of course, with lights. Oh, will we though? Can I get a park restroom? And an info booth in? Maybe a gazebo as well. Okay. And then we'll... Actually, yeah, let's use... No, let's not. Let's not start mixing and matching. That'll start making it look really weird. Can you come up by one more? No road guideline, please. Fantastic. Okay. So again, let's decorate this up now. It's almost like if you've come to arrive at the reserve for the first time, you might need the toilet and maybe a little bit of information as to where the campsite is, or, you know, what's at the top of the viewing point looking out over basically just mountains. Amusement park souvenir shop would be nice if not for the tiles. Potentially. I think you should do like 3 to 5 episodes as a start in Cities on Hard Maps guide, because this isn't the only map that's often passed up. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Casino. We can certainly do that on the streams, yeah. Again, it's all about your guys' enjoyment. If you're enjoying the videos, then we'll carry on. If not, then we won't. Get some people visiting the nature reserve now as well. Okay. Oh, and Dash along with the $5 super chat. 100% certified stay recognized bum cheeks. Yes, indeed it is, Dashland. Thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. Really appreciate it. And yes, it is. Although, to be fair, now I'm actually playing it, it's alright. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Yeah, let's get some of these as well around as well. These little lookout towers. These are always fun, aren't they? Definitely have one up here. And then, where's the campsite gone? Over here. It should have a view over the river here, right? Yeah, they've got a nice view there. Okay. Can you show me how far you've got? I've just joined. Yeah, no worries, Ryan. Just this at the minute, mate. I've spent like the last half an hour building a nature reserve. Which is, of course, always reverting back to the park life areas, but this is what we've done so far. Nothing amazing yet. Okay, cool. So this should be slowly accumulating visitors as it goes through. Cool. So let's come back to satisfying some of these demands again now then, and see if we can start hitting a few more milestones. What map is this? Can you zoom out for a few seconds, please? This is Prussian Peaks 2C. It's just boreal mountains, mate, in sort of every direction. It's one of the natural disasters maps, isn't it? Yeah, this one's natural disasters. Yeah, just horrendously mountainous. And is very much often considered to be sort of the worst of the vanilla maps. So I thought I'd stream it. Looking at the tiles, where can we go from here? Each direction's pretty much horrendous, isn't it? Probably either this north or south, I think. Yeah. Not sure yet. We'll keep it going. Right, so I want to factor in this little wooden bridge now. That will feed an eventual forestry area. Actually, you know what? We could cut this path back out and keep it as a little ring road for the forestry trucks to get back to the highway. We'll see how bad the traffic gets. If it starts to get horrific, then we'll do that, because that will help it out. Yeah, I'm going to need to cut away a lot more here, aren't I? Let's cut a big chunk of that way. We will soften it out so it's not like that. Dang, I would die with all that terrain. Yes. You would. I think we all would too, see. It's a difficult watch, isn't it? Prussian Peaks. Well, there's still like 354 of you here anyway, so maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so someone did shout out maybe, like... I do like the 2-lane European stone bridge. I think it fits with the map as well. Maybe later. Let's grab the dirt road bridge there. So like over here. And I think we'll just get the forestry area established so we can see just how much traffic is actually going to get drawn over here. Again, we'll give it a little bit of manscaping just so we can see what we're doing. But of course, we will need the natural resource. Okay. Oh no. No, not that. Is this going to happen with all of the forestry plantations? Let me paint out my area. Hold on. Just give it that for a hot minute. I don't know about the other 367 people here, but I'm having fun. That's what we care about, Casino. As long as you guys are having fun, that's what matters, right? Also, for those that have actually made it into an hour and 11 minutes of a VOD after the fact this stream ends, do let me know how enjoyable these new city starts are as VODs. I am interested to know, since it's sort of new content. So, we are going to come up. It could just be the fact that we need to tear the forestry. That might just take away the horrificness. So, does it do it? Oh no. No, the plantations bend with the terrain. And I'm out of money again. Of course. I'll leave my game on 3 speed for a bit and we will have another hydration break, everyone. And look over the city at night. Yes, please. Oh, look at the Borealis. It's nice being back in a Boreal map, isn't it? I very much miss the Boreal vibes. I would die building on it. I don't mind watching you build on it though. It's a big shift moving from Ilos to this 2C. It really is. Will this series continue? Yes, as long as people continue to watch it, Zach. Please factor in some vanilla forestry. 100% will, Hon. 100% will. Watching from the start, 2 times speed. Glad to hear, boss. Where is Annika when you need it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you need it, don't you? Okay. Maybe a tiny island in the middle of the wooden bridge with some rocks and trees. Yes, Ben, that's a very nice idea. I do like that. I do like that indeed. Yeah, let's do that. Let me grab a terrain height here. Just spam click with a couple of little heights. We'll soften out those cliffs as well, so it's not like... Well, actually, it's probably best off sloping them, to be fair. Yeah. Let's see what we think of this. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Ben, that was a terrible idea. Please don't say that again. Okay, let's hope that calms down. Hey, Slay. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Another one of the 5 builders has joined us, guys. If you guys haven't checked out, Slay's actually more of a Twitch streamer, but if you guys aren't fully sure on how to use Move It, Slay has by far and away the best Move It tutorial on YouTube. And you'll be looking forward to watching him build in 5B this season. Okay. It seems to be calming down. Some strong Paladin vibes there, wasn't there? with that flooding. Okay. Oh, it's still not happy, is it? My word. I've just displaced too much water. Oh, that's totally knackered the water level. Look at that. That's absolutely destroyed it. Let me try and reclaim a little bit of extra space here for that water to sit in. Yeah, let's widen these shorelines out. We've displaced quite a lot of water there by doing that. Let me bring the key forward as well. Is it the rock that's doing it? I wonder if it is the rocks. Good job we didn't put too much effort into the green cities area, isn't it? Yeah. Can you maybe show one more time how to turn vanilla industry into forest industries? Yeah, sure, Dom. No problem, dude. So paint a regular district. So just your regular paint district tool from the base game. I usually match it with my industry area, to be fair. And then give it any of the specializations that you want. Obviously oil or farm or forestry. And then just apply it to the district. And then any industry that you zone in this area will spawn in as that style. Okay, let's just pop the game on fast speed here a minute and see if this actually clears up, because I think we just totally ruined the river. Do you have autosave on? We'll just go back a few minutes. I think I'm just going to remove the landmass, mate. Yeah, I don't think the river can't handle it. I think it's probably too tall, isn't it? Because this is a really deep river. Yeah. Ben, I really like that idea, dude, but the river didn't. So we can't have it, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, and then, yeah, your forestry will now start to look like this. So let's pick out the ones that we want. Let's, I don't really want smokestacks. And again, we'll probably give... The wind production isn't great over here, is it? Okay. Let's just do a temporary connection again then. We are going to need a power plant very soon anyway. I'm sure it's the water fleet, so yeah, it's just the river's not the right point for an island there. I do like the idea though. Okay, so I did initially start exploring the idea of what these were going to behave like. So it looks like the industry stuff, it doesn't cut into the terrain like the main buildings. It's actually going to sit there and follow the terrain, which is nice. I don't want it massive. We probably won't get to level 5. I want it to be quite low key. I think I want the front of that cabin facing out to the water as well. Where are you currently sat? Move over here for a minute. You won't sit there, will you? Well, you will. I will make you sit there. Oh, no, you won't. The slope is too steep, isn't it? Never mind. Never mind. And no, it won't move back. You okay? Is the terrain? The terrain is now too steep again. I guess because I joined the road alongside it, isn't it? Brad Stanton with a $5 Australian super chat. Water problems, mate. Yeah, yeah. Big time, dude. Big time, dude. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate a super chat, buddy. Yeah, the river's fine now. That's good then. Okay, let's actually start working on the Green Cities district, because I'm kind of throwing together multiple different builds now, not really finishing any of them. So let's bring in this key again. Fantastic. As if I had key and a key on, right? I don't, by the way. I don't. That was just perfect shoreline. Okay. So let's actually make the keys functional with no road length. I'm wasting all my money on moving buildings. That's probably a good observation, JT, to be fair. Yeah, I probably am, mate. I'm used to playing Ilos, where like money isn't a problem at that point in the city. I need to remember to be somewhat calm at the start of a new build, right? So you, not enough customers. Okay. Let's carry on satisfying those demands. Again, we'll have our terrain tool on while we're sat here. Yes, we will. Yeah, this is actually interlinking quite nicely now, isn't it? Let's get another curve up to this one. Not enough money. Oh, do you know what it probably is? It's because I'm on 1 speed and 65%. That's probably why I'm burning through my cash. Yeah, okay, I need to let the game play. Usually if this was the start of a new video, I can just cut this out. But not anymore. Welcome to my playstyle, everyone. Let's have a hydration break to an a posture check. Don't be slouched over watching the stream. Pull your shoulders back. Paper mill on the riverfront would look nice. Paper mill? You mean the pulp mill? Be a bit big, do you not think? Big Todd? Being big. Yeah. You have no money to move it. Oh, is that what was causing it? Right, Stan, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that would make sense then, wouldn't it? Our taxes up. I think I can bring them up by one more percentile anyway. Get them to the golden 12. Yeah. I just need to zone as well. Like, I've got industry demand here. Like, let's start getting more industry in. Just satisfy that up. Just need more taxpayers in. More residential as well. Yeah, start zoning everyone up. See, this is what I mean. I start a new city, get to the detailing milestone, and then basically just stop playing the game. Yes, let's detail. Let's spend all of our money detailing. It's the best bit of the game though, and I'll fight anyone who disagrees. Private sector funding is how the world goes around, mate. It is. Casino spitting facts. I expect you to say we'll be right back once we have money. Yeah, you get the little slide in the edit. Yes, there we go. Oh, an airport area. Okay, so do we actually have... Yeah, so... Do we have, Can I paint an airport area out? Imagine building an airport on this map. Where's the district? It must have a flight connection then, mustn't it, if it's letting me paint an airport area out? Yeah, it must be. Okay. Possible airfield, mountain airport at some point during this series then. Cool, okay. Not much commercial demand at the minute. Let's upgrade our trees on the frontage road. Or the lake road rather, it's not really frontage road, is it? Yeah, let's go for some pink jackies and maybe a boreal pine in the middle. Does that look stupid? Yes, it does. Let's go for the smaller one. Yeah, let's do that instead. There's no air connections on this map, I don't think. It's definitely missing one of its connections, but I can't remember if it's sea or air. Can we get a boat yet? No, we don't get the terminals till 24,000. Even though I can actually place it in now. Yeah, I'm not seeing the boat connection. Yeah, I think it's missing its ship connection, isn't it? Unless that's locked off by the tiles, I can't quite remember in the vanilla game. There we go, there's the need for another power plant now. Let's just chuck another coal until we get to some point where we're able to look at a dedicated power area. A little whiles away from that yet. Okay. No, I was wrong, it's no ship connection. I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was no ship connection. Mountain airport incoming. Yeah, we'll do a mountain airport. I always think you're in your late 20s based on your voice. I'm actually 64. Was it 68? I can't remember what we said last time. One of the two. In mid to late 60s, I think. Okay, let's bring another little road down here as well. The power lines are immensely irritating, aren't they? See, this is the map where I should have left my ILOS rural power lines installed, actually. That would have been ideal. Perfect for this. It doesn't really change the game, does it? I might put them on again next week if you guys don't mind. start slowly adding assets into the into the vanilla stream. Just slowly turn it into ILOs every time. Okay. 68 this year, are we? Cheers, Eggsy. I thought it was. Yeah, can't remember, mate. Mine's going now. So your next birthday will be pretty nice, yeah. Yes, it will. Cool. Let's not forget about walkability here, because that's all I really talk about, isn't it? Let's make sure we're keeping folk moving. Let's also get rid of the trees here as well. This will eventually all be zoned. Okay. Residential demand is gradually falling. Yeah. Just bulk zone this stuff here. That's no problem. We've got 380 people here still, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the new stream series. I hope you're all enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying it as well, then of course let me know. Okay, I saw a comment about City Planner that he sounds 20, but when he laughs, he turns. Yeah, I saw that as well. I think that was that in his Discord, one of his videos. Yeah, I saw that comment too. He sounds 60 when he laughs. He has like a proper, like classic chuckle, doesn't he? City Planner, as opposed to a laugh. Like a proper like chuckle from the belly. Yeah. Okay, how are we feeling about the sort of mountainside houses? I don't think it's working out too badly. I don't like, this is too much of a big jump, but I can just about live with it anyway. Okay, we will continue with some detailing, of course. Now we have some money again. And then we will return to the forestry area. I haven't forgotten about it, don't worry. Cool. Have to go, but we'll look at the video later. Love a different map for a change. Sorry for the river flooding. See what you're going to do at the time. No worries, Ben. I was only joking. I'm not, like, actually offended, mate. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the interaction. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by, dude. And we'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Have we not trams yet? Oh, yes, we have. I would love to have a tram network on this road coming down the hill. That would be very San Francisco, wouldn't it? How San Francisco of you, Egg? To think about trams like that. Okay. Cool. What would have been really nice if I would have saved enough room to bring the tram line down the middle, but that's going to be horrendously terraformed with the terrain. It's not even worth trying. Let's come with some live oak patterns now. Again, remembering that I have prop line tool installed. Let's go for 40 meters again. We'll try and keep the tree designs on this main little one-way flow system consistent. Okay. Let's come up this way. A few more windy paths would be great. Could not agree more, Honor Asset. Could not agree more. Trolley sounds great. Or trolley bus, yeah. I mean, I'd rather do trams, but yeah, you can do trolley bus if you want. Hate the trolley buses. That's no, I don't hate the trolley buses. That's not true. I do like trolley buses in like a campus or something. And then just one more. Okay. The natural forest is affecting my forest, so we will remove a little bit of that. Okay, and then how big of a jump are we here between the riverbank and the next layer? Let's leave some detailing in here. The road length snap as well. Okay, and then we'll snap to the road guideline of the lake road, or river road. Draw that in, and then that will be the cut-off point Then we can just bring in some new residential patterns over here now. Fantastic news. Wonderful. And we'll save spots for walkability. And we can probably start bringing in some more of those elevated walking paths between the different layers now as well. And we'll have a little fly around in a minute and see if we can identify any spots for them. They should be fine. Everyone still happy? No, everyone. Everyone is dead. Because I forgot to place a graveyard. Let's do that now. Oh, this is going to be horrific, isn't it? This isn't going to be a nice placement. It's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. Yeah, we can live with it. Okay, yeah, let's just delete any abandonment. Cool. Yeah, death care's tended for now. But at least we have fencing on the arterial road, right? That's what's important. That's what matters, everyone. Welcome to 401 people, man. That's the second highest stream we've ever had. Outside of the airport's early access one. Thank you so much for turning up, guys. It's the first time I broke 400 for a long time. Appreciate that. Definitely here. Let's remove soy and lentils. And Caudal Cliffs is leveled up. Very nice. Even though we already have everything locked anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And why don't we use one of the little content creator pathways? The American Pedestrian Bridge. This one that I never ever use because I constantly forget that it's here. Okay. I love this stream. I'm glad to hear. That's good. That's good. How about that? It's quite cute, isn't it? With perhaps some repeated... Which ones are these called? Generic pines. Just to mark the entrance down to the lake. Yeah, the wood on that content creator pathway blends quite nice with green cities, actually. Continue bringing in the pink boys in here as well. You've done a great job utilising that space so far. I'm glad to hear, Volley lad. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. You deserve these viewers, mate. Thank you, Thino. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Yep. All the way down here as well. Everyone's happy. Everyone is tremendous. How are we doing for education? Still alright, still alright. Probably do with the health credit now, right? Yes. No. Healthcare. And no one's sick, man. Like, in a city of 2,000 people, not a single person's got a cold. How about some healthcare assets along the water, though? Definitely drop in a sauna. Let's do some of the child healthcare stuff as well. This is going to help our population. Wanted a school park as well, didn't I? So this is what it looks like me starting a city when it's not an edited video. Quite all over the place, can't decide what I want to do. Okay, I definitely want some walking pathways behind this as well to sort of bring this area to life a little bit. So let me take away the school from that, and then we'll just sort of replop everything in. Lauren J with a 50 NOK super chat. Been hanging out in the stream since Novaria without saying hello. Your cities always look amazing. Terrain here looks normal to me. Nice start. Thank you so much, Lauren. That's it's very nice of you to say. And it's nice to finally speak to you as well. You've been around for a long time. If you've been lurking in Novaria. Thank you so much, lovely. I appreciate it. Can I see the city? Yeah, sure. It's not very big at the minute. That's all we've done. Trying my hardest to respect the topography with these little roads coming down. Slight missing in water pipage there as well by the looks of it. There we go. Cool. Can I get another loan yet? Yes. Free real estate. Nice. And we are minted again. Cool. There. Okay, now we can decorate something of a little elementary school park. Finally. Let's snap into the grid. What's NOK? It's either Swedish or Norwegian, isn't it? Norwegian crowns? Yeah, everyone's saying Norwegian crowns is. Ooh. Off-center action available here to help decorate the park as well. Okay, I love an edited egg. Good. Not sure everyone does, but appreciate the sentiment. Okay. Start bringing some more bits down here as well. Little bits up here too. And should we go for maybe one of the little... Yeah, which ones are these? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. The Pacific plant. That's the one we're using. Right. Not even going to try. Why don't we kind of use this as a repeating theme, as though a landscaper has come and actually planted in some specific plants. Or Pacific, rather. Pacific specific. That's what we are trying to say, isn't it? Right. Let's keep the fence going around it as well while we're near a school, and this is something of a high-speed road. Yeah, I can deal with that. Larger tree in the corner. Let's not forget our Palavan pines as well. So these knocking about. Almost surround the water tower with some foliage. Okay, I hate this map, but no, you're giving me vibes to build on it. Really? That's good. That's good. Isn't it? There's a really cute little town centre developing here, actually. I can appreciate the layer of height there as well, but not with that one. Please disappear. Disgusting asset. Yeah, let's make some of these historical. I'll tell you what I will do as well, is might just grab historical districts mod for this series as well, so we don't have to sit here and historical everything. That's probably qualifies as a quality of life mod, doesn't it? Okay. Cool. Wish I lived in I wish I lived in Bavaria, Brad. Yeah, Brad does as well. Yeah, same, Lauren. Same. It's I don't think I've ever met anyone as obsessed with Bavaria as Brad. What's the shader? What's the look code I'm using? Relight average is the one I'm using. Silo. Okay. Right. Why isn't my brush tool going away? Would you care to disappear? Who knows? We'll just leave that in the corner for now. I'm not sure why that's not going away. So yeah, let's have a little quick scan. Elementary's fine, high school's fine. Don't really need to worry about university yet. And healthcare should be okay as well now, right? Average health. It's probably worth sticking down a clinic now, isn't it? Where do we want you? Maybe along the main street where we have the police station? Maybe in here. Yeah, let's have it there. It's pretty central to the rest of the town, isn't it? Again, there's opportunities where we can get rid of some of the nastier vanilla space. Continue to keep as much space walkable as well. Probably some maybe longer grasses here. Click on the roads egg, it usually gets rid of me when that happens. Seems I've never had that happen before. Yeah, literally never had that happen where the brush won't go away. Yeah, it's fine, it's not too much in the way. You can kind of ignore it. Okay, and maybe some of these. A little spammed pattern of whatever they're called. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, and then maybe some longer grasses around here as well, okay? It's so hard to stay away from the content creator trees now. They're just so much better than the vanilla ones. Maybe a single little tall one in there too. Select another landscaping tab like the terrain modifier. That should get rid of it. Yeah, it's just sort of adding them in. Oh. You beast, mate. Thank you. Yes, that did work. That's a little bit better, doesn't it? A little bit of walkability. Some fenced gardens with repeated flowers and service assets all combining together to... It's actually... The topography isn't really that bad to deal with. I thought it would be a lot worse than this, but it's kind of alright. We do a little sort of ring around the tree here as well. Cool. Enormous residential demands. Absolutely enormous. Let's get some of this zoned up as well. And then we will return down to the waterfront now, because I've been neglecting it for a long time. Waiting for forest industry. Yes, we're going back. We're going back to the forest. We're here. We are here. Okay, so... I'm still not really going to have enough money, am I? We can very nearly pay this loan back. Right, let's pay that. And then take it again. Just get taxpayers in. That's what's needed. I need to leave the game on 3-speed. Let people move into the city. Cool. How do we feel about having the houses on the back of the cliff? Yeah, I don't think I mind it. It's okay. We'll zone these up as well. Only in sensible sizes though. Since the new trees came out, I've been using them a lot. Yes, they are, mate. They are. They're just so much better. Speaking of the Mappy 6, I got into the Cloth Order screenshots of the week. Oh, did you, Brad? Is that with the screenshot you posted in our Discord? Everyone's just sort of fawned over it. Is that the same one? Need another water tower now as well. Let's just stick you here for right now. Or not, because the pipe is under the road. Yeah, just break it there. And then we can just amend that pathway too. Everyone happy now? Wonderful. Okay. Right, forest industry. Okay, I'm going to leave you there. I think I'm happy with that orientation. Are we happy with dirt roads as well? Do we want to have a look at industrial roads? I feel like they're going to be too heavy. We're going to have to use industrial road at some point, aren't we? It can't always be dirt road every time we do an industrial area. Okay, so let's have a look at some processing buildings that we might be able to align to face the river. We do already have everything unlocked, but again, I'll keep it to the relatively small processings because I don't really want this to be like a massive level 5 sort of build. I'll definitely want a one-way system as well, so we will use industrial road. And this will now start a one-way loop with the right-hand drive, getting rid of the smokestack building again. Okay. You will have to excuse me for some slightly experimental designs as well, everyone. It is the first time I've played this map, so it's as new to me as it is to you. Is anyone feeling a build though on Prussian Peaks after today's stream, or are you still yet to be convinced? It's okay if you are, but I'm interested to know. Yeah, let's upgrade the one-way through here. Keep everyone going. Definitely some small tree saplings, maybe out on like their own little field. Like they've not quite ready to be moved into the main sort of plantation yet. If I could do this on a layer, it would make me the happiest person in the live stream right now. Can I grab like another contour line lower? Can I be a cheeky with it? Is that going to flood? Please don't flood. It's not flooding. We're in. We're good. We're good. Really like what you're doing. Yes, loving it. I will try, even though I'm a noob to be honest. Considering this map is horrid, you're making it look really good. Loving this so far. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear, guys. I'm glad to hear. Yeah. I was a bit kind of wary about how a new city start on a live stream would perform, but if you guys are enjoying it, that's what matters. Okay, so just initial holding frame, and then we can amend the network afterwards. And then, of course, paint the industry area out. Like it a lot. Unedited egg is the best egg. It's the second time we've heard that tonight. Let's get some trees as well, of course. They actually want the natural resource. Let's not forget about the game mechanics. Just because we're playing on an awkward map. So, a repeated pattern of saplings to sit here. Maybe they're brought down here because the land is slightly marshier. Because it's near the river. If you guys want some lore for this city, then, then there you go. Nothing wrong with the challenge. I like it. Good, good. I actually did a build on this one a few years ago, just not on YouTube. I like the mountains. Yeah, it's growing on me as well, Will. I'm not going to lie. Very hilly area. Might give it a go. Might try emulate Merit BC. Very hilly area with a river running through it. A series of egg playing ridiculous CS challenges. Like build an airport on Prussian Peaks with all anarchies always on. Raw egg. Or maybe salmonella. Yes. Salmonella streams. It's not an appealing phrase, that is it. Welcome to the salmonella stream, everyone. So why don't we start tearing some sapling fields now? Because I think this is going to help the build come to life a little bit more. And also decorate the other side of the river as well. Or the view from the other side of the river, I should say, rather. But we won't go symmetrical. We'll maybe throw in 2 on this side when I can afford them. £5,500 for some saplings. It's expensive, isn't it? Oh, you're at the boundary, that's why. Okay, let's pop this tile then. And also this one. No, we won't, because that's also that's also expensive. Okay. Let's do some water pipes. Something affordable. Okay. Hey Observant, welcome into the stream, mate. The scenario that takes place on this map is one of the few I was able to beat. What is this scenario? What do you have to do? Oh, don't start flooding now. I've already placed you. You were fine earlier. Are we okay? Might have to terraform a little lip around that. Yeah, just like that. So there's a tiny, tiny little bump just to stop the water from spilling in. That should help us out. Are you happy with that, Mr. Plantation? We will wait and see. Salmonella stream is great alliteration though, yeah. Video series about egg details of other people's cities, called it Scrambled Perfection. We've actually already tried that, Andrew, but it didn't really do that well. It was called Spice My City, but no one really cared. So the videos just didn't really do that well for me, so I just stopped making them. Yeah, we tried to. We'd actually did one for Casino, and then we did, which was a modded one, and then I tried the opposite end of the spectrum, going totally vanilla. And yeah, it just didn't seem to be particularly engaging content for people, really. So we never did them again. I love when you talk to the assets. Do you, Jennifer? Good. Good. Oh, this is forestry fence. Yes, it is. Alright. Okay, let's bring a line of forestry fence around here. Or do I want nature reserve? I feel like nature reserve is actually better. Just because of this little sort of rural vibe that I'm after. Let's also bring out another road here, and then we'll paint out the vanilla district so we can bring in some of the zonable industry. Again, for decoration purposes. Even though we have 0 industrial demand, but that's fine. I think perhaps lots of long grass in here. Relatively overgrown. With perhaps some smaller, more wild trees that are breaking through. Maybe from some seedlings that spilt out the van as they were being brought down. So just very small trees, right? Nothing too colourful either. Keep it quite neutral. Yeah, so occasional one of these. Can we make a village near the forest industry? We can eventually, yeah. Certainly can. Got to be wary how much we put over here though, with only one single wooden bridge connection, keeping the traffic going. Is that ship? Yes, it is. There's a freight container there. Okay. Right, gonna have to call it a night. Great idea, great stream, classic egg. Have fun, everyone. See you all in Ilos. Thank you, Aris, for stopping by, mate. I appreciate the support, buddy. Yeah, I'll see you in the Ilos stream tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. And there is the ban. Thanks for the Superchat, mate. Enjoy your ban. Get me to say stupid stuff like that. Disappear. Are you doing like a no mod challenge? It's like a quality of life mod. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a timeout, Magsy. That's a ban, mate. That's a straight ban. Yeah. Straight ban, dude. I've already banned him as well. I want to put some more rocks in here as well, but yeah, you can see the river starting to freak out as soon as it goes near it. Yeah, not the big ones, not the big ones. It's 10 PM. Not here, it's not. It's only 10 to 9. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a little location shout out in the chat as well, while we've got 350 over here. Yeah, shout out your location in there in the live chat. Let's see how exotic we are today. Glad he got banned. Yeah, that's in like the live rules. Don't get me to say anything stupid or offensive or rude. It's instant ban. Just FYI for the mods, if that ever happens again, that's not a timeout offense. Stuff like that, just ban them immediately, please. Okay. It's not too bad. How are we looking from with the green cities in the foreground? Somerset, UK, Germany, Atlanta, Alabama, Canada, Colorado, Michigan. Michigan City in Indiana. Okay. Stuttgart, Cork, Italy, Ciao dude, Massachusetts, Norway, Poland, Australia, Netherlands, Texas, Ireland. And a man from Ireland, if anybody knows the IT crowd. Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Yes, more Tennessee people. We've got lots of Tennessee's people. Germany, so it's late here. A few Germans in tonight as well. Welcome to the Germans. Guten Tag. That's good day, isn't it? I don't know what good evening is. So about 1 minute, did I miss? Just someone sent us a super chat exit with something inappropriate on it. Minnesota, Cape Town, South Africa, Slovakia, St. Louis, Hawaii, Croatia, Memphis, Chile. Wow, Chile. That's the furthest, isn't it? Chile is so far away from me. Abu Dhabi, another Minnesota, Kentucky, Romania. How exotic, everyone. What's up with you? Not enough buyers products. Okay, yeah, let's add in some more processing into the forestry then. I'm going to move this one because I don't really want that one there. Can we just stick the biomass pellet plant here? Yeah, I think definitely the pulp mill in this build would be too much. So we'll keep it to the relatively low-key sort of assets. Now let's give them a store yard as well. Again, we'll break off the kind of very rigid frame that's beginning to form. Serbia, Turkey, Puerto Rico, Switzerland, Bandung, West Java. Where is that? Thalassian. I've never heard of that. Montreal, Puerto Rico, New York, Poland, United Kingdom, nowhere. Hamilton, Ontario. Very nice. Houston, Texas, Indonesia, Austria. So exotic, everyone. What a wonderful little mixed community we've got, eh? What am I placing? Small log yard. There we go. I also wouldn't mind some small log yards sat against the river either once they fill up. Pedestrian bridge to the industry maybe? Yes, 100%. 100%. That up as well. Yeah, let's do another pedestrian bridge. We'll use the content creator one again. Hopefully we can elevate here without too much awkwardness. Oh yes, the keys are giving us grief, aren't they? Yeah, we'll have to come out of it. Can we do it here? Off the road length as well. I'm going to have to try and manually aim this. Are you happy with that? Oh, it's a bit steep, isn't it? Let me try that again. Yeah, that's what we want. And then, yeah, let's start to road length and angle now as we cross the water. Yes, and then hopefully take away the fence and allow an entry point in via walkability. That's kind of going to work out fine. Australians. The Australians are rising. There's a lot of Australians in tonight. What time is it in Australia now? It'll be like 7, just about to turn 8 AM, I think, in New South Wales at least, anyway. I know Brad's time zone. I think that's when Brad usually wakes up. Yeah, let's do that. Nice idea, Honorata. Yeah, that's really cute with the way we can just sort of break up that fence way with a little pathway coming across now. Yeah, nice way to get in use. Very nice. Okay, I need to sort out the power lines. The power lines are really beginning to irritate me. Let's take them this way. And then this can all now be made available for our zoning pleasure. Yeah, take that as well. Hello, abandonment in the industry. What's up with you? Worker demands, because we have massive residential spikes. So I am quite actually interested to see how this start to a city is going to perform traffic-wise. Just continuing one-way roads and not having any sort of service interchanges, which I'm very much used to doing. Good day, Egg. Welcome to the stream, DM. Good evening, mate. How are you? The world is watching, literally, Turtle, aren't they? And Sarah Ducky with a $5 Australian super chat. Ducky's home from a night shift. Vegemite toast in hand. Gonna catch up on all I missed. Welcome home, Sarah. Want to relax after a horrible day at work. Lovely. Well, it might not have been a horrible day at work, I'm assuming. If you did have a nice day at work, then I'm glad to hear that. But welcome home. And thumbs up for the Vegemite as well. More of a Marmite person myself, but it's basically the same stuff, right? So yeah, welcome home. I hope work was okay. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. enormous residential demands, like ridiculous amounts. I'm happy with it. What gave you the idea of using this map? I just sort of thought it'd be fun to stream after seeing how horrific it was in the tier list that we did last week. Was the week before? Yeah, that's it really. That's it. There's no great lore behind it. That's kind of it. How about some? No. I would like to do a Green Cities residential area though, because I think that looked quite good on the mountainside, right? That is residential. Make sure it's commercial. Okay, I'm feeling. Well, again, it's gonna be a pain in the arse, isn't it? Because of the way the keys behave. Ah, need to move it. It's not. Yeah, the park assets behave. There we go. There's a very, very small sweet spot. The park assets behave really weirdly around keys. Yeah, a couple of little gazebos here. All the little 2x2 assets right there. The Thunderbox. Yeah, I say we'll give Sarah the Thunderbox here. If you guys don't know, during live streams, if you are an Australian, you can claim a toilet to be named after yourself. One of the Park Life toilets. It is an Australian exclusive perk, I'm afraid. But there you go. Sarah's got Sarah's Thunderbox by the river now. Thank you so much. And Prax with a £2 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Didn't say anything though. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support, mate. Very generous. Yeah, just get into some sort of eatery detail as well, why don't we? Yeah, down here. Let's do it here. Should probably just use fence fill with these, actually. Oh, Forestry has leveled up. Wonderful. Vegemite is much better. Worse, depending on who you ask. Is it not just like... Isn't it made from like the same thing? It's just all yeast extract, isn't it? Is there really a difference between them? Hey up, Governor. Welcome in, Karina. How are you? Welcome in. But yeah, it's the fences that are over. No. Can that build on water? Sure. Doesn't look like water to me. It's fine though, it doesn't have to go all the way down, does it? There we go. Just a few of these little embellishments along the bank so it's not just an endless space of green. Okay. A few more in here as well. Possibly some flower beds alongside the fencing too. Fantastic. And park, eatery, food things. Food stalls is the word I'm looking for. / ice cream vans. Which mods do you use for this map? If you want to pause the stream and have a look, those are the mods that are active. It's just my regular quality of life setup that was in Palaven and Novaria. Forest brush, prop line tool, etc. Just detailing, time-saving devices. Actually, do it would look quite nice if we come and grab one of the park life hedges with the fence fill. Can I line the outside of the key with... Oh, that's so nice. Why have I never done that before? A little bit of park life hedge alongside a seawall key like that. Can we get some yes please emojis in the chat from the members for the hedge against the key? I think it calls for it, right? I think it calls for it. Looks good, mate. Glad you're enjoying it, Epic Gamer. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. Will you do any sort of unique buildings here? Yeah, we'll add uniques in when we come to a build that justifies them, for sure. Okay. So I kind of wonder how horrific. I don't know. How bad would the turn be here with a one-way tram road? I really want trams coming up and down this road. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Let's just do it. We only live once, right? That's some more of these in. Oh, Kiara missed one with a $10 super chat. Another masterpiece in the making. I hope you're doing well. I wouldn't go as far as masterpiece, Kiara. But yes, I am doing well. Thank you so much. I've recovered from COVID now. Didn't really hit me that hard, to be fair. But thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. Really appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well as well. Well, the tram depot's 40 grand, isn't it? Which we're very nearly there. Let's just bang the speed back up to 100% for a hot minute. Let me also save it as well, just in case we get a quick hard crash. Let's go for last modified. There we go. Cool. That's it. All keys need hedges. Props, not nodes. Yeah, you could put that on the t-shirt, couldn't you? Props, not nodes. Might make some merch of that, actually. Yeah. Isn't it just a lovely little highlight? It just sort of gets rid of the very blunt edge of grey where people can walk. I think it's quite cute, isn't it? Let's drop some bigger trees in here as well. Let's go for maybe something different. Maybe a yew. Maybe a yew tree. These glaringly big. No, they're alright. It's a nice little bit of shading for the pathway, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you mate, you have residential demand, build some houses. There's detailing to be done though. Who cares about demand? Just detail. No, we probably should detail, to be fair, because we are getting some abandonment. Zone, rather, sorry, not detail. Yeah, we've got some spaces here. I am happy with houses sitting on the edge of the cliff faces, so let's zone these up. We might as well make use of the space while we've got it. Yeah, some spaces here too, to make sure we're maximising. I need to address that high school too. I can't allow that just to sit there on a road. That is illegal. Vanilla City Skylines behaviour. Now, you're probably at the point now where we're justifying a new neighbourhood. Yeah, the tram hitch must be scratched. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Oh, this isn't going to be a fun connection, is it? The tram depot's not going to play fair at all. Might have to terraform this. Oh, no. No, we don't need to terraform. We're good. We're good. And then why don't we bring down a little tram-only road? Just so we can make use of the space and possibly turn it into a little sort of park area. Okay. So I will extend it down as the commercial waterfront grows, but just for the sake of the stream, so I can see trams flowing now, we are just going to get them moving around. Yeah. Stop in here, and then just mimic your stops on the way back. Cool. Let's go for change the tram colour. Maybe a baby blue tram. We never really see baby blue on a tram, do we? It's okay. It terraformed itself, it did, didn't it? It did. Oh. No. Not the cutaway. The cutaway is the worst. Hate it. Cool. What are we doing for traffic? 93. I thought this would have choked by now. It is threatening to here, but it's not nearly jammed, is it? Yeah. That was fun when Biffa showed up for the premiere this morning. It was, wasn't it? Yeah. It's always nice to see Biffa. Say hello to the granddaddy. Even though he called me out for using the wrong roads on my roundabout. I'll have to get him back for that one. Next time he streams, or well, Biffa doesn't stream, does he? But next time he does a premiere or something, I need to go and get him back for that. Oh, that's nice. I actually love the trams there. Oh, don't stop behind it though, please. Just carry on. Okay. Yeah. Let's go for little spatterings of trees and walkability here as we meet the tram stations. Let's also begin to terraform this as well and just get rid of that horrific sort of terraform lip that we made earlier. Just take a little bit of the sting out of the brown, doesn't it, when it's not quite as sharp like that. Biffa getting PC ideas from E6, yeah. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? E6 was helping Biffa build a new PC on the premiere this morning. How did you guys enjoy the 10 PM premiere as well, by the way? Do you want more early morning premieres, or was it absolutely not even slightly convenient? Again, let me know. Feedback is appreciated. Bring this down as well, and of course there is an opportunity there for... Oh, not that. Yeah. Little repeated pattern to sit alongside this network here. Some little trees. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, it's the forestry trucks, isn't it? Oh, the keys are getting used now as well. What's working this morning? New work arena. The Australians weren't though. Actually, no, they were. They were, yeah. I gave it to the Aussies and then Sarah and Brad came in. They were like, oh, we're working. I was like, what? Why? No. Come home and watch my videos. 10 AM, whatever. Just need as much notice as possible, really. Okay, Dave. We can do that. I'll have to watch after this stream ends. Only when the streams get ready for work. Yeah, you just caught the start of the premiere, didn't you, Jennifer? Yeah, you did. A morning premiere is guaranteed to get a double view from me. Well, to be fair, today's video went to #1 in terms of video performance. So if that's anything to do with the time zone, then yes, please, everyone. We love #1 performing videos. I definitely want to start providing more interconnectivity down to this bottom layer now. This is going to start choking with the trams. So let's do it here. Shall we? Let me move the position of the sun as well. There we go. Cool. So let's slope. Let's grab the slope tool. Was good for me just on lunchtime. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Maybe a little bit wider than that, actually. Yeah, something like that. And this can be relocated. There we go. So this could possibly trigger the gradient, please. Please nobody tell Lee Hawkins. He will come for me in the 5B chat if he sees me doing this. So let's come out here. Checking in from Florida. Love your builds, bro. Thank you so much. No acting. My well wishes to Florida, buddy. Sunshine State. Hope all is well. Thank you for turning up for the stream. Tram's coming down the hill reminds me of San Fran. Yeah, it's got that heavy San Francisco vibe, isn't it? Okay, let's do a little bit more slope in here as well. There we go. Yeah, let's take it a little bit wider. There we go. So happy to hit got to #1. Yes, we always get a happy egg when a video goes to #1. We do. We like a #1 performing video. It's actually, this week's Foundation did really well as well. It's hit like 3,000 views now. Actually more than the first episode. Oh, that's annoying. Can we fix that? Are you going to play ball? Let's hope so. No, I can't deal with that. Could just bring it up this way. Yes. I think. I think that's okay. If Lee has a go, invite him to do a vanilla Prussian Peaks build. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. You can imagine. I don't think Lee, that would be the best time for Lee. You know how much he loves his gradients. Newest Chill channel. Do you do this full time? Do you have a job as well? Yeah, I've done this as my full-time work for nearly a year now. I started doing it full time. Yeah, I quit my job last June to come and try this, and I'm still doing it like 8 months later, so we're okay. #1 video because Biffa showed up. No, we get #1 videos without Biffa showing up. It just depends what the video is. It's a little bit better, isn't it? I don't think the gradient is too severe there, is it? Is anyone upset by that? Hope not. I'd hate to actually someone be responsible for being actually upset over a virtual road. Yeah, let's smoothen all this out as well now. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Get some pathways cutting through as well. Couple of rocks as well. Why not? I like this big circular one. Would you ever play Anno? Harry, I swear you are sponsored by Anno. You ask me that all the time. No. Probably not, mate, no. I actually downloaded Heart to Vine 4 this week and I've been fumbling around in that for a little bit. That's kind of my new sort of thing, some of the paradox strategies. So I'm trying to learn Heart to Vine 4 alongside finishing Elden Ring and sinking hours into Warhammer 3 where possible. It's a little bit better, isn't it? I think it's maybe just wants the occasional taller tree. Okay. I do love my date palms, but this is absolutely not the place for palms to be growing. You imagine it would be too cold, right? Reminds me of a holiday in Greece. Hopefully, fond memories, EMB. Maybe a walking path. There we go, hon. I think we've got it, haven't we? I think we've got it. Fair play, mate. Love the builds. I play an Xbox, so enjoy the vanilla stuff. Although, do you wish we could have Move It and Traffic Manager? Yeah. Yeah, it's a different game on the consoles, isn't it, mate? Yeah, it is. I will let Lee know and let him get in touch. I bet you will exit. I bet you will. There must be some magic boost when the big YouTuber show was in premieres. The video where you hopped in the premieres did amazing as well. It's tied to the just how it does, isn't it? View times and whatnot. Elden Ring videos, please. No man, I'm not showing me playing Elden Ring. Not a chance. Game is hard. There's a lot of death and a lot of relatively shirty egg after the 10th or 20th death or so, yeah. It's not streamable content. The language gets fairly foul during the Elden Ring games. Is this modded or vanilla? Quality of life vanilla. I'm going to give it a label as. So very light modding, but is still totally followable on the console versions of the game. I'm just using mods that save me time with detailing. It's basically the mod list that went out in the week, besides the Anarchy mods and Move It. It's the same mods that are in that one. Let's just drop you over there, and we need to start sloping this key as well now, so we can hopefully get rid of that nasty dirt that sits up against it. I'd love to see eggs spin on some retro games. Those 6-year-old guys need to stick together. Yeah, I remember getting my first Commodore 64, Aretha. And many, many happier hours spent on Pong. Actually did some Pong detail. Just some Pong detailing as well. By the way, love the 2 Eggs on Toast Patreon podcast. Yeah, it's nice sitting down with Eggsy, wasn't it? You will have to accept my apologies if you couldn't understand what he was saying. He does have a little bit of a dodgy accent, but yeah, it was nice sitting down with Eggsy. He's a good lad. Yeah. Can you do like a tutorial on how to make a good looking downtown vanilla area? Could one of the mods please link Xylor to the Palavan downtown and Navaria downtown videos, please? They will be basically tutorials, mate, on how to place unique buildings to create a skyline. Okay. Hopefully that's taken a little bit of the pressure off of that road now. Yeah, it has. It's actually siphoning off a fair bit of traffic, isn't it? We might as well add another layer in here too. There's no reason why it shouldn't be connected there. Sorry about my Scouse accent, guys. Yeah, he's a Scouse, isn't he? Cable car crossing the river. We don't have it unlocked yet. Do we? No, 7,500. Yeah. We couldn't actually do with more residential expansion. We did unlock some new... Did we? No, I couldn't afford it, could I? So... Again, it's almost like, where do you go? There's just... It's very awkward to expand in this map. I feel like this could possibly do with being a 4-way intersection. Or I can start bringing roads as bridges or tunnels under here. No, no. That's going to look ridiculous. I'm going to have to rip the highway interchange out, aren't I? Okay. I'm just going to put in a really basic service interchange. So we can have flow to the other side of this mountain here. Let's turn you into 4-lane at this point. Let's go for this one. Oh, no, yeah, let's go for a treed road. Let's go for a treed road. That should be relatively okay. Definitely want to terraform this as well. There's not a chance I'm building this on uneven terrain. It will look horrendous. Let's go for this layer. Let's set everything to that one. And everyone will bend to that layer instead. Okay. You really should build some Dyken against the flooding. I have no idea what that means, Michael. Create a different town instead of a big one. Yeah, we will do. Like, this whole map's just going to be a collection of rural towns. So we'll sort of fill out this gentle mountainside in the bay here and down to the river. And then probably next stream we might move on and start a different sort of town. Maybe like a little bit of a sister town to Clawson for the Alabama fans still in the chat. Okay, so down by 10, cross by 10, then up. And there's a very, very slight curve there, isn't there? That's not actually just broke my city limit out the side of the map. It has, hasn't it? I'm gonna have to pop 81 tiles. I literally just broke the map by deleting the highway. Oops. Sorry everyone. There we go. Just ignore that. I didn't pop 81 tiles yet. Let's pretend we're still within the boundary. Cool. There we go. Road guideline as well. Cool. And this should be roughly in the middle. We should be okay here anyway. Wonderful. Cheers, guys. Thanks for passing on the series links. Let's actually draw up first, and then from this one, go straight across. Okay. There goes the vanilla rules. Yep. Yep, there we go. It's okay, like, I mean, we're going to pop 82 on tiles eventually anyway. Oh god, let me make sure this is the right way. Jesus, don't. No, come off the bulldoze mode. Yeah, there we go. That's right, isn't it? Thank you so much for the links. Yep, mods are fantastic. Thanks for passing those out, boys. And girls, if Jane is still here. Okay, nice. Bring that as well. And we can probably do with, what's the length there? 330. Can we replicate this with the terrain? Oh, no. No, you can't. It's out by 1. There we go. That's what we want. Oh, is it what we want though? Probably not, but we'll deal with it for right now. Let's turn the traffic lights off here as well. No, 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 no. And then we will reconnect people in with the one-way system here. And then this should just allow us to bring a little bit more residential over to that side of the mountain now. But of course, I can't leave this type of service interchange undecorated because it makes me feel sick. Close your eyes, vanilla people. Yes, exactly. It's just like, don't look. If anyone has ever seen that episode of The Simpsons where Marge sees her dad on the plane in the dress, that's what I'm like when I'm using mods and the vanilla crowd is watching. Like, don't look at me. Don't look. Thoughts on the Texas turnaround as a highway intersection? I have no idea what a Texas turnaround is, so I might have seen it, but I definitely don't recognize the name. Let's get some of those little repeated boreal crater pines in here too. We've still got 365 people. Thank you so much for turning up for the stream, guys. We've held a massive chunk of you all night. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, that tunnel isn't level. Let me change that. These actually need to be 2 lanes, don't they? Yeah, these should be 2 lane. That's quick lane maths. Oh my god. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Is that the terrain that's messing with that? It must be. Because those are all perfect measurements of 10. Let me draw that out by 1 more, see if that makes a difference. Let's do road length as well. Oh no, it's probably the guideline, isn't it? Oh, screw it, it doesn't matter. I'm just being pedantic. Let me downgrade this one as well. Okay, Texas turnaround in vanilla. Might need Jumble to guess. I'll have to Google it. I can't. I don't think I've ever heard it. I've heard of all the other main ones like Cloverleaf and Stack, etc. But don't think I've heard of Texas turnaround. Is it a big one? I'm guessing it's obviously originated from Texas. How many pines do we have here? 5. Okay. Loving this new stream series. Glad to hear, Drew. Friday night stream party. It really is. It really is, Karina. This is a great Friday afternoon. Thank you, Jennifer. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Let's not go for overgrowth. Let's go quite heavily landscaped here. Let's go for some bushes. In not a fence mode. We can definitely squeeze that last one in. And we'll place it manually, it's fine. Replace the fence as well. Just use move it. I might do, you know, just for little finicky bits like that. And not try and use it too much to a game-changing extent, yeah. Yeah, I might do. Let's get some little very compact bush rings around here as well. I think there is something quite underrated about compacted bush in cities when you put them this close together. That wasn't the opening for a Manscaped ad, by the way. That was like a genuine thought. Okay, and really wants to be a landscape tree, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Could you do Wolf Creek? I do like Wolf Creek, Harry. Yeah, I'd also like to do Northwood Hills as well. Although Palaven was very nearly on Wolf Creek. And I was loading up maps, trying to figure out which one I wanted to do. Yeah, very nearly went for Wolf Creek for Palaven, but Murky Coast took it in the end. Yeah, this is cute. I'm a fan of these little Pacific repeated patterns. Cool. I'm back with 2 fresh batteries. Are you watching us on a Game Boy, Tim? What do you need batteries for? To watch YouTube? As Fetch said, it's basically what you've done here with a pair of U-turn lanes either side of the middle crossing lane. Okay. Okay. Alright, seems to be working anyway. And then yeah, what I'll do when I start doing is actually I might just terraform that a little bit out so we've not got the immediate jump out of the service interchange. Off to show with the governor now. Enjoy all. No worries, Eggsy. You and the governor have a wonderful night. You both deserve it. Enjoy your weekend. And good luck with the move-in date, which I know is coming soon. And thanks for stepping in as mod tonight in the quiet times as well, Eggsy. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, touch more. Touch more. There we go. Just so I can bring in those same patterns that we've got on this side as well without the weird terrain. 330. Yep. And again, goodbye to traffic lights. Yes, please. Cool. You'll be able to get some good inspiration from Switzerland and Nepal for this streaming series. Yeah. I think probably more Switzerland. I think to go for anything from Nepal, you would need to be quite heavily on the assets. Unless you're really talking about the terrain inspiration, then yeah, I guess so. You could take from Nepal, right? How much nicer is that than the crap vanilla interchange that you get with this map? Bit of decorating and repeated patterns go a long way as well, right? Nice. Keep everyone moving. And then let's go for Green Cities District up here as well. Definitely feeling some almost Beverly Hills vibes. I'm not particularly to that sort of rich vibes, but sort of what I'm after. Everyone's still okay? No one's starving to death? A little bit of industries abandoned. Yeah, it's just residential demand, isn't it? That will come. That will come. Nepal, just in terms of mountain road infrastructure? Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good shout, to be fair, actually. Okay, let's slope this now. Let's go for a little bit and then start sloping up. Cool. So this will just sort of end here until we decide whatever's going to flow. Can maybe stick a power plant build up here or something. Maybe like a mad wind farm build on top of the mountain, something like that. We'll see. Choose our terrain tool again as well to line up these new curves. Let's bring it out. That way. Do another lay down this way as well. Try not to knacker too much of the zone in, if possible. Hey Rich, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? How are you? Okay. Terraform a touch out here as well. Just so we get a little bit of that zoning back. Reveals a few more tiles for us. And does this have... what's it called? Self-sufficient, that's the one. Yeah, and then let's just... definitely want these only facing out one side as well. Don't want them zoned here. We'll detail that, obviously. As always. Once you get into public transport, this city would be cable car heaven. It really would be, wouldn't it? I mean, you could upset the cable car police if the cables aren't straight, because I have had that a few times, especially in Palaven's castle build. Yeah, people weren't happy with that. Which I thought was funny, but yeah, people didn't see the funny side of it. I'm good, I was here a bit earlier, I had to shoot off for a while, and no worries, mate. I don't think I saw you if you said hello, but welcome back anyway. Okay. City's looking good. It's alright, isn't it? It is alright. I'm not hating it. Not bad for like 2.5 hours either. I think it's come together. Yep, of course, services, vitally important. Still doing okay for sewage treatment as well. I feel like it's been, well, the start of the game. That's the start of the stream since we placed a sewage point. Yeah, let's clear a little bit of the forest in front of them as well, and we'll probably bring in our own forest. Hi Egg, just joined. What is the hardest map? This one, mate. Prussian Peaks. It's from the Natural Disasters DLC, and it's nothing but mountain. It's not like a single bit of flatland anywhere. It's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly. How are we feeling about little tiny baby green cities houses? We do of course want some power though, so we will give a little temporary power connection. I would love to have more rural power lines for this map, just to get rid of the pylons. And then at night time, hopefully as this sort of tiered effect begins to sit above the highway, it should give us a little bit of sort of well-ringed tiered spice, isn't it? There's no other way to describe it. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Let's continue to run with these. So what distance did we save here? Let's do 440 again. Let's make sure that we maintain that distance down to this level. Any possibility of a hydroelectric dam? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely in this map, yeah. Yeah, we can definitely get a dam in it. I say bring in the rural power lines. Yeah, I think I do. I think I will do. What's this map called? It's called Prussian Peaks, Praveen. It comes with the Natural Disasters DLC. If you want to come and play it. By the way, if anyone has been inspired to come and play Prussian Peaks after tonight's stream, let me see some screenshots in the Discord. I'll be really keen to see which direction you guys go with it. Yeah, do let me know. What we like for noise pollution here? They should be okay. Just about anyway. We'll wait and see. Do you have key anarchy for retaining wall action? I don't, Carter. I don't. I did consider key anarchy. But especially on a map like this, that's very much a non-followable for a vanilla console player, isn't it? Okay, not gonna lie, I found the green city's housing to be unbearably ugly. Why do green houses mean declaring war on green lawns? Yeah, for an asset called Green Cities, the assets are surprisingly brown. I've mentioned this before, I think it was in Palawan. Yeah, just don't talk about them and maybe the other people won't notice, yeah. It'll be yours and my secret, Jennifer. Just don't tell anyone, right? Okay. Have we locked into city buses yet? No, but I can still place them. No, we'll wait, we'll wait. Okay, I feel like I want thick forest. Actually, should we make a new brush for this map? Actually, no, we won't. I think we'll just bring in... Strong, isn't it? Let's remove that a little bit. Just a couple of splatterings of, like, a dense layer of conifer, and then we'll just embellish it ourselves with manually placed Palawan pines and content creator trees and stuff. If you don't have the natural disasters link, use Egg's instant gaming link. True that, Harry. Harry's plugging the instant gaming link. Well done, mate. Thank you for that. Yeah, guys, if you aren't missing any of the city's content, if one of my mods could stick the instant gaming link in the chat, you can get them for ridiculously cheap through my referral link to instant gaming. Does help support me. You get a kickback from each purchase. Yeah, just to shelter them from the highway. And I think we can definitely get involved with highway decoration here, which almost certainly farm fence is going to be the vibe we want to run with through the middle of the highway. Well, at least decorates the bits that we're near anyway. Won't do the entire highway now, that'll take an hour. No grass equals less water usage to keep the greens alive. That's true, yeah, that's true. I guess you could look at it that way, right? For saving water. Yeah, just a little pop of farm fence in here. How are we doing for services now? Yeah, at the point where we want another elementary. Okay. So let's bring this down then. On an angle, on a road length again. We'll respect 440. And then we'll have this one here. We'll chuck in that. And then we'll bring a curve tool to match the curve of the highway. Actually, let's align with the highway first. Let's go for that. That should be grand. Cheers, Magsy. Thanks for that. Okay. And of course, I feel like I'm not placing many park assets this stream. Start getting dog parks down and stuff, because this will help increase the population too. All these guys, yeah, they're all deprived of park action, aren't they? Yeah, let's just chuck some down so they get a little boost of happiness. How about this one, the floating cafe? Yeah, you're going to want a road connection though, aren't you? You're going to be awkward about it. Your Japanese garden next to the cemetery? Sort of works, doesn't it? Sort of works. This is such a gorgeous city. I would definitely live here. Do you think? Is gorgeous the right word for it? I don't think it's quite there yet, but I appreciate the compliment. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Yes, stop whinging, school. We'll bring you in. That residential demand is absolutely mad. It's just not calming down. I think again we can even bring in little stretches of nature reserve fence, almost act as a little sort of boundary, or border boundary, rather, with just on the lip where it turns into the brown and sort of falls off into the cliff. To essentially act as retaining fence, right, because we can't use the keys here. This would be an absolutely amazing use of the stair keys to get down between the different layers. If you're going to play this map on PC, use Key Anarchy and do that. That would be really nice. Because you're going to be playing with tiers all the time in this map. So if you don't really like layers of height, and you're a fan of like maps like Ilos that are just super flat, apart from the mountains, then yeah. Yeah, that just wants to be continually expanded, doesn't it? It looks a little bit underwhelming when it's so short and stubby, but once it continues to wrap itself around the mountain, it will, it wants a detailing time lapse, doesn't it? That's what it wants. That's what it wants, isn't it? Okay. I have been live for there. Time we're coming up to now. 9:45. Yeah, nearly 3 hours, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we'll go for 3 hours. Let's go hit the 3 hour mark. And I think that we've only placed one sort of police station, haven't we? Let's start to develop some walkability patterns around the edge of the highway now, because there is just kind of a lot of very naked green space sat here. As Mr. Mackey would say, manicured lawns are bad. And MK as well. Can't forget the MK Dave. Yeah, wonderful. Almost immediately using my pathways, and I think maybe just a little bit of plot the growables now to pick out a favourite asset to sit alongside the fire service. Ideally, the petrol station would be what I'm after. Is there an Anno chat in the Discord? No, Harry, there's not. There's an other games chat where you can talk about Anno. But if you want the dedicated channel in the Discord, then there has to be enough people in the server actively playing and talking about it. Let's get some of these bigger trees around here too. Start to develop some more organic, flowy green belts now. Over in the Netherlands, there are campaigns to encourage people to actually get rid of tiled yards for water drainage to go better. Lawns would be an improvement. True. There was a big sort of eco article in the lakes a few weeks ago as to why the lakes floods worse now than it's ever done is because so much of it has been deforested. And all that water that would usually be absorbed by the vast mountain forests that the Lake District used to have now just sits in the water table and never drains away. Which is why we get battered with the flooding in the winter. It's quite an interesting read actually. If you're into kind of like ecology spice, that is, I suppose. Yeah, it's a lot nicer, isn't it? A little sort of content creator tree greenbelt. Definitely the live oaks. Just an enormous lover of all of these. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit of green space between, right? It's not too bad. So what's going to happen with this industrial area? Because this is by far the worst looking part of the city now. I can probably actually remove a fair bit of it because we don't need this many goods being produced locally, and we've got the forest industry now to satisfy demand. So yeah, I'm going to rip all of that out. Don't want this here now. Cool, you just can't wait to detail that area? No. No, I can't. Oh yes, of course, the power connectivity would have died, wouldn't it? Let's throw in an earthquake sensor. Let's maybe have a look at a unique building as well. Oh, should we have a look at how one of the... Oh, I can't place it, can I? I've not got enough money. How much is it? 140,000, not a chance. I wanted to try to place the office skyscraper, but it'll be too big and too expensive. Oh, the temple's quite cute. This one might work in this map. Actually, you know what? I might put one of the Japanese content creator pack buildings here. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let me move the fire station up. Get rid of the plopped asset, and then we'll place this instead. Is that slightly nicer vibes, I wonder? Yes, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice. Let's get rid of that then and move it over towards where the fence starts, and then we can bring that pathway back around. And I think this is going to look relatively spicy with lots of live oak sat around it. We'll also save more walkability here too. Let's throw it up. You have no demand for industrial at the minute, so chop it away. Yes, yeah, we have to. Yeah, it's starting to come up again now, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, little live oaks around here, okay? And those. Splashes of overgrowth if we dare. Yeah. That works so nice, doesn't it? Just that little Japanese sign with the... I guess you could get away with almost like a build in the foothills of Japan, right? Near Mount Fiji or something. Sort of vibes like that. That's a thumbnail, to be fair. Let me take a screenshot of that. I like that detailing. New spice combination discovered, everyone. The live oaks and Japanese service noodle assets will pair very nicely together. I think some blotches of the pink tree as well. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? Night time, how are we looking? Yeah, cute, right? Like, look at that for Vanilla City Skylines. How far this game has come in all that time, right? Very cute. Very cute indeed. Let's have a hydration break as well. And a posture check, everyone. Let your shoulders drop down from your ears. And stretch the shoulder blades out. Big deep breath and a glass of water. Prussian Peaks, yeah. Yeah. Cherry tree is very Japan. Yeah. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the pink really helps it settle in. Any other uniques that I've neglected? Of course, we've got a classic. I think I'll form the next town around the tax office, and we'll do like a little town centre build, I guess. As the next town using that one. Some of these will be nice as well. I bet these will work nicely down near the waterfront, you know. Oof, not with that terraforming, won't they? Is this vanilla? It looks great so far. Yes, it is vanilla. With very limited quality of life modding, but replicatable on the unmodded and PC versions. I'll grab some green cities. Poppables here as well. Well, actually, do you know what we can do? Oh, yes. Why have I not done this? Let's bring in some markets. And the little container eateries as well. Yeah, maybe a couple of these over where we put that sort of outdoor eatery. Maybe you can either choose to eat in the shipping containers or come and sit in the landscaped outside space. I'm loving the discovery of Park Life Hedge and Seawalk here as well. So simple and effective, right? Yes, totally no, he says he plops the growables. Yes, true Ian being. He's done me there. Very much caught with the pants down. Yes, this is vanilla. Opens, find it. Yeah. He's done me there, boys. There's no coming back from that one. Yeah, definitely soy and lentils as well. Maybe a beach volleyball, absolutely, yes. Or not, because we can't actually access the tourism and leisure until 3400. Maybe just put simple grass road in front of the park. Yeah, I think the trees are blocking it a bit, aren't they? Let me break this so I can control exactly where the road starts. So yeah, bring it up to the node before the start of the path, and then switch down to grass for there. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, that's a good shout, Dost. Good shout, mate. Does highlight it a little bit more, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, definitely. That's a nice vibe, isn't it? I wonder how the trams are doing. I'm still surprised this is flowing. I thought this would have gridlocked by now, but no dice. It is actually okay. Okay, going towards Bridgerton. Gorgeous city, yeah, can't wait to see more. No worries, glad it's not me. Enjoy Bridgerton. I think I'm just going to keep this little frontage road along the highway as exactly that, and just let it flow out to another town. Don't really want zoning on it. Maybe occasionally, might do some pot the grow balls. Maybe switch to a regular road to deal crossing. Yeah, to trigger the crossings. Yeah, that's not a bad shout actually. Yeah. It would make sense to have pathways over this side, wouldn't it? Reassess this map's potential at all tonight. You know what, DM? Yeah. I would actually pull this out of digital bum cheeks now. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's bottom tier anymore. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll play all the crap maps on the stream first. So we need to go play Winter Hills after this as well, because that's the other crap map that we've had. But that one was really bad looking. Yeah. that was a really bad one, that snowfall one. I would try this map after watching this episode. I've definitely got much better at my gameplay. It's fun, guys. It's letting the terrain sort of dictate your builds all the time is very fun. Like with Ilos, I can do whatever I want. I can sink down and make stuff like the mall like we did a couple of weeks ago. But you can't here. It's very restrictive and quite freeing at the same time, if that's not a tremendously pretentious thing to say. Okay, been a long time getting around in that style of yours. Inspired many cities of mine, mate. Glad to hear, dude. Glad to hear. Glad to hear you guys enjoy the videos and can be inspired. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, that was very cute. And just as our landfill site is about to fill up, this feels like a good place to leave the stream. We will action the last bits of the city with a couple of recycling centres. Okay, and we will... I believe there's a phrase for that, yeah. There is. Something about respecting, right? Who knew? But cute start, right? I think it's been, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, respect, respect the bum cheeks, DM. Anyway, that's the saying, isn't it? If the map falls into bum cheeks, then respect the bum cheeks, everyone. And I will leave you with that thought on a Friday night. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. We are going to wrap the stream up there. We've held way over 300 all night. That is insane. Thank you so much for all the support and indeed all the donations. Ridiculously generous. Let's go and throw someone a host. Let's see if anyone is streaming cities. I don't like there's any English channels. I don't want to send you guys to a non-English stream because that might annoy them. Who haven't we hosted for a while? Let's go host Sunken Ship. We've not hosted her for a few weeks. Let me grab one of the videos, guys. Bear with me a second. Okay, make sure I pause it so I don't get a copyright strike. That would not be good, would it? Okay, guys, so there is a link to Sunken Ship's recent video in the live chat. Please go and spam her comments, feed her algorithm for her, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for the mods for modding. Appreciate it. Especially since we had one bad tit turn up tonight, so thank you for shooting him down immediately. And for everyone, if you can do, all the regulars, Jennifer, Brad, Sarah, Harry, Interabang, Superfan Boo, Cheshire Kizzy Cat, Hon, Jennifer again, Star, Will, Brad, Kara Miss, Dashlon, Valley Lad, Phantom, just too many of you guys to name, really appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon for the ILOS stream at 2 PM UK. We will be live in ILOS, so I'll see you then. Then, of course, News Guide on Monday. But either way, have a fun weekend. I'll speak to you tomorrow, and thank you again for all support. Really appreciate it. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.